One of the most significant efforts in suction entrapment safety in the last 20 years is the new ASME suction fitting standard referenced in the Virginia Graham Baker Pool and Spa Safety Act.
The ASME ANSI A112 19.8 standard was completely rewritten and published in 2007, just a few months before the Pool and Spa Safety Act was signed into law. The standard was changed substantially from the version that was in place for over 20 years.
The ASME standard for suction outlet fittings has made significant changes in the testing protocol to address hair entrapment, body entrapment, as well as limb entrapment. It's critical for the inspectors to recognize that compliance with the Pool and Spa Safety Act requires that these outlet fittings be installed per the ASME standard as well as the manufacturer's instructions.
The majority of all reported entrapment cases are due to broken or missing covers. By taking the steps to make sure the cover's in place and the flow rate is correct, most entrapments would be eliminated.
The 2007 ASME suction fitting standard added several tests to dramatically improve the safety and attachment of covers. They include improved cover materials, body block, full head of hair, and structural testing for covers and hardware fasteners. A cover that meets this standard may have one of several different labeling schemes stamped on it. The ASME ANSI A112 19.8 2007 standard, VGB 2008, the swimmer logo, or a combination of these.
The importance to you, the inspector or service technician, is that all of the tests assume that the suction outlet is installed correctly and maintained. It's not enough to see that the suction outlet cover has a label, but you must verify that it's installed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions.
First, you will see the drain cover is marked for single or multiple drain use. If it's single, it can be used as a sole source of suction. For multiple drains, a secondary outlet must exist. Also note that the life of the product is specified in years. These covers can degrade with UV and chemical exposure, so they will need to be replaced in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. The manufacturer is required to include instructions and other information detailing the specifics of the cover. Owner-operators should keep copies of all documents accompanying the products they install. The outlet cover may be labeled for wall only, floor only, or wall and floor. This designates where the product can be mounted. Many outlets have different maximum flow rates for wall and floor, so be sure to verify you have the correct flow rate for the installed orientation.
We have a separate training module for verifying flow rate, but it's imperative that the flow rate is known before the outlet is selected or approved. Many health departments list a standard total dynamic head, or TDH, for circulation turnover design. This is fine for achieving circulation, but actual measured TDH may be lower, resulting in a higher flow rate. This can be a dangerous oversight.
The ASME A112 19.8 standard states, suction fitting shall be defined as all components, including the sump and/or body, cover, grate, and hardware. It must be considered as a system of components because the most important goal of this standard is making sure that the cover is securely in place. An unblockable outlet is an outlet that has an open area that cannot be shadowed by the area of the 18 by 23 inch body blocking element of the ASME 19.8 standard. The rated flow through the remaining open area, beyond the shadow portion, cannot create a suction force in excess of the removal force values found in Table 1 of the ASME standard.
One of the most important documents in assessing whether a suction fitting is installed properly and compliant is the manufacturer's installation instructions.
According to the ASME 19.8 standard, the instructions for the fitting must be retained for future reference. If the manufacturer specifies a more conservative standard for flow rate, multi-drain separation distance, or other installation-specific instructions, these values must take precedence over local or federal minimums. For example, the CPSC guidelines for dual outlet separation of 3 feet are measured from the center of each cover. If the manufacturer specifies safe separation to be measured from cover edge to cover edge, or even increases separation distance to 5 feet, this more conservative distance must be followed. The instruction for 3 feet of separation is in the standard, and it's just that, the minimum. A manufacturer may stipulate a greater separation.
Even though the official interpretation is center to center, the manufacturer has the right to be more conservative in their approach.
In addition to the separation, there are a few other specific items listed in the manufacturer's installation instructions to look for, including flow rate, fasteners, sump dimensions, mounting orientation, acceptable connecting pipe size, and replacement life. No pool or spa is safe if a cover is broken, missing, or cracked, and should be closed to bathers until repairs are made. A proper inspection should verify flow rate, fasteners, sump dimensions, mounting orientation, acceptable connecting pipe size, and replacement life.
It has been widely misinterpreted that the cover sump clearance shall be a minimum of 1.5 times the diameter of the pipe. This only applies when there's no minimum clearance listed in the installation instructions. As long as the field fabricated or manufactured sump meets the minimum specified dimensions found in the installation instructions, it can be used.
There are even suction outlet fittings that have been tested and listed that require no clearance. This is allowable under the ASME 19.8 standard and the Pool and Spa Safety Act. When no sump cover clearance information is specified in the manufacturer's installation instructions, refer to the ASME 19.8 standard, Figure 2, for clearance on various pipe sump configurations. Again, this is an exception that applies when the sump configuration is not specified by the manufacturer. Here is an example of a dangerous installation. Note that the covers are labeled as compliant with the ASME 19.8 standard. Looking from the deck, there is no indication that there is a problem. We see that an 8-inch suction pipe is just inches under the surface of the grate. The problem is that all the water flow is concentrated in this one spot. Even though these new covers are listed to the ASME 19.8 standard, no consideration was given to the sump piping clearance specified in the manufacturer's installation instructions. This is a potentially dangerous hair entrapment issue. Even though this pool has a state-mandated gravity surge tank backup, there are no backups for hair entrapment. It is caused by too much flow, or in this case, incorrect cover installation. In 2008 and 2009, there was a rush to install compliant covers in public pools across the country.
We need your help in verifying that these suction outlets are installed correctly. Verify the maximum flow rate on the system. Don't rely on TDH placards. Instead, measure TDH or flow directly. Verify that all clearances with the cover and sump piping are within the manufacturer's specifications. Verify that the hardware supplied with the outlet cover was used in the installation. In many cases, this will include a frame with new mounting hardware.
Since nearly all suction outlet covers intended for a shotcrete pool come with new frames, it is typically necessary to cut out the old frame and replace it when installing the new suction outlet fitting. Remember, keeping the suction outlet cover attached is the most important step in suction entrapment safety.
By verifying flow rate, sump clearance, and the attachment hardware, including that the proper mounting frame has been used, you'll affirm that the suction fitting is correct for the pool or spa. Regular inspection of the pool or spa to verify the installation will help avoid oversight error and keep our pools and spas safe.